What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a energy shout out for the last sign available in the singing bowl. Okay, remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so I haven't shuffled. I'm shuffling on camera for you guys. There's only one left. Okay, and then everybody gets a reset for the next series of readings per sign. Okay, so the last sign to get an energy shout out is Libra. Okay, Libra, you guys were last in the singing bowl. You guys obviously part of group one. Okay, so you guys have already had your main readings already done. Okay, so this is just to check in on your energy, make sure you guys are good, and give you any additional messages that might be of assistance to you after your main readings. Okay, so Libra energy, we're going to focus on you guys right now. If you haven't seen your readings, by all means, I have a plethora to choose from. So by all means, you can go on my channel and, kind of scroll through the playlist and see what energetically guides you. Okay. So we do 3 shuffles of the energy oracle. And shuffle, after the shuffle, we do a cut by 3s. I'm trying to make my cuts as even as possible. And then we're going to refer to the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Libra, right now you are in anxiety. Okay, having anxiety, number 18, 9, totaling out to 9. Okay, follow your intuition. You need some type of balance in some form of completion of a phase. Okay, so you could be awaiting something at this point, Libra. Okay, as you're coming on to this reading. Okay, we have someone sitting here. Anxiety is actually the first time this is coming up. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I truly appreciate your patronage. Okay, by all means, feel free to subscribe and like any of the readings. And if you subscribe, you get notified for when I post another reading, okay, for your sign, or a placement that you could want to check in on that's in your birth chart, okay? But first time anxiety has ever come out, ever, since I started doing these energy shout out readings. You have someone sitting here in front of a window, a little remnants of the Tower card outside of this person's window as lightning is striking. Okay, you do have red all around this person. It feels like the dress that she's wearing is red, along with the curtains around her. Okay, and just kind of looking down, hand on chin and in hair. Okay, Libra, if you're pulling your hair out, try your best not to. Okay, as far as a lot of things may be going on around you right now energetically. Okay, as far as maybe work, family, any possible things that could be going on that possibly are just disrupting your positive energy right now. Again, I feel like exactly what anxiety is some kind of angst that you have in the sense of something coming to a final completion. Okay, wondering if you've made maybe the right decisions in something. Again, whatever it is to bring balance to you. So it may be something that you truly want right now and are just kind of having a hard time with patience. Okay, so you're kind of anxious to get to a particular level. Okay, is the vibe that I'm feeling. All right, so let's go into the book. And we're going to go ahead and get some additional messages through here that hopefully will help you guys out. Okay, so I like this energy oracle deck because of the fact that there are some affirmations that come with it, and so they can be very helpful. All right, now you do have the Magician and the Mirror up underneath. okay, which is a very good sign, all right, meaning you push forward with whatever it is that you're working on right now, and you make things happen out of nowhere. It's the number 53, which also equals up to 8, okay, talking about 5. Whatever it is that you're waiting on is obviously something that is a positive change for you, okay, and will also center you, okay. Recentering is coming after this long awaited goal is accomplished, okay. So you have worry or distress as the key words here. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside of the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve things, so trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solution or solutions that you seek. The affirmation here is, I let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and live in peace. All is well. Okay? Now, I know that is easier said than done, Libra, especially depending on your situation. Okay? However, if you entrusting yourself that you made the right decisions in regards to whatever this end goal is, then you should be able to rest your mind. Okay? I think in any situation where it causes for you to have to wait after doing what was necessary will always cause some form of anxiety, because you'll pick things apart with a fine-tooth comb in the sense of, did I do this? Did I do that? Did I forget to do that? Things of that nature, okay? Did I use the right words? Did I, it could have been an interview that maybe you had, maybe a business proposition, whatever the case may be, okay? You did everything to the best of your ability that you knew how to do at the time when you did it, okay? If you were unsure about it, then you wouldn't have went through with it, okay? So just, relax, know that what you did was your best work, and release it so that way good can come to you, okay? Because you have or will have more work to do thereafter, okay? So focus on that. Stay balanced within yourself. Listen to a positive affirmations meditation. You can find some of those on my playlist too. I have a pretty much, I culminated all of my meditations that I liked into one playlist. So you can go through there, and I think I have a few in there that have positive affirmations. Okay. Great to listen to if you meditate, period, or when you're going to sleep. Okay, listen to those positive affirmations to kind of help you, just in case if you're having a little bit of insomnia. Okay, so next we'll get into your crystal of assistance, which we pull directly from the bottom after we do 3 shuffles and 3 cuts. The crystals of assistance are for those who are into the metaphysical and into meditation spiritually. Okay. It's just, something that offers that little bit of assistance and motivation, okay? And it's all about the intent in which you put on your crystal, okay? I've talked about it before in my energy shout-outs, as far as, how different ways to cleanse your crystals. This deck here is really good because it describes the crystal, kind of talks about where it comes from and how to use it and where to place it when you are using it for meditation. Okay, we're pulling one crystal from the bottom, which is almost a popular one that comes out, is moldavite. Okay, moldavite. Very kind of like sea green, very glassy. Okay, it is a pale to dark green tektite formed by a meteorite impact around 15 million years ago in what is now Germany. It's trippy and it's expensive, okay? Those who need it are spiritual seekers, extraterrestrials trapped in human bodies, those who are enthusiasts of ayahuasca, okay? And also for Aquarians. Now, just because Aquarius has came up in your chart, maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe you have it in your birth chart, okay? So consider looking at maybe Aquarius's energy shout out. That may be helpful to you, okay? You should put this in the middle of your forehead during meditations, altars, or alien landing sites, okay? I love these cards because they have so much humor to them, okay? When you feel the time to use this is when you feel too grounded or disconnected from spirit. Moldavite is all about operating at a higher frequency when you are looking for more wow and woe in your life on the meditation cushion and beyond. Explode your perception with Moldavite. Transform your life on earth, okay? So again, this is for someone who wants to have kind of that, more spiritual awakening, if you will, okay? And just wanting maybe a little bit more in enlightenment in a sense, and maybe just a little bit more assistance in your spiritual journey, if you will, if you're kind of like intermediate to experienced in spirituality. So that's one. I'm gonna pick another one for you guys energetically. I'm getting a vibe of pulling one from the top, this one in particular, and then one more for you guys energetically from the middle of the deck. If I can get to the one that I actually want for you guys, yes. Because you might need a couple, okay? And also Libra, I do have on my playlist a playlist of energy shoutouts. So you can go in there. There's some previous ones for Libra as well, so you might want to refer to those too, okay? So the one that was from the top is a tourmaline quartz, okay? Tourmaline quartz. Very beautiful, kind of almost like a smoky white kind of vibe going on here. With both the negativity fighting power of black tourmaline and the amplified clarity of clear quartz, so it's like they're kind of mixed in together, if you will, okay? Tourmaline quartz, exactly what it sounds like. Might just be the best stone to bring along in that often discussed desert island scenario, okay? Those who need it are anyone in need of a psycho-spiritual scrub, okay? Where you should put this is wherever you intend to shine your brightest, okay? When you use it is when it's time to shed a light on the vices, victims, and vampires in your life. Once you have a clear view of their whereabouts, it's that much easier to kick them back into the gutter where they belong. Restore your perfect light, okay? Restore your perfect light. Tourmaline quartz, okay? So if you're trying to cleanse your energy, this is a little bit stronger in the sense of, I would say this would overpower selenite by itself, okay? And getting a clear quartz mixed with black tourmaline, okay? Because tourmaline can also be kind of grounding, whereas the quartz is helping with clarity, okay? And so being able to pinpoint what it is, and if you were to use this, let's say for meditation, you would pretty much hold this more so, I would say for me personally, I would go for the right side of me. If you're sitting cross-legged and kind of have your crystals in front of you, I would definitely probably put this on my right side in helping to focus on what negative energy is around me, okay? Now you can easily spot negativity around you if someone is not as motivating or supportive of the things that you do, or are always nitpicking at, I don't know why you even bother doing that, everybody's doing that, but not encouraging you in a sense of how to do things differently, or if you found a different way to do something. Okay. And so you may have someone who's around you that is not very supportive of what you do because maybe they're envious. Okay. And that's just a hypothetical situation. Okay. And so tourmaline quartz, if you are a spiritualist, would be helpful to you in that, type of situation. Okay. But if you are, to yourself and trying to determine, or feel like there's like a negative energy on you that was never there before, it's, that insecurity that might be placed on you based off of other people's opinions. Okay. So black tourmaline would be, really good for you to have. Now we have muscovite, which I have seen come out before as well, during the energy shout outs. It's a common mica, acts as a navigation tool for explorers of the supernatural and synchronistic. Okay. Those who need it are those who are the pragmatic, empirical, and reasonable. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Okay. Now, with that being said, it could be a situation of, like I said, that person who's a little bit negative or says that, whatever it is that you're doing is, taboo because everybody does it or is doing it. And then next thing you know, you see them come out and do it. Okay. And you knew it because you've experienced it before. And so Libra, you could be that person saying, how did I not see that coming? You already knew. It's like you pre-tested this person, which is a little bit of Pisces Scorpio energy. Okay. Of, testing people just to see what they'll do. Okay. When you already know what they'll do because they've done it before to you. Okay. So when you should, where you should put this is against your forehead while peering into the future. Okay. When to use it is when I want to believe is your MO. When you feel like you've been missing the signs. When you have a problem logic won't solve. When you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing, or moldavite and need to get a grip. Okay, so we already had moldavite come out. Be careful with moldavite because it is very heady. Okay, it's a very heady trip of a stone. Okay, so I would definitely, not suggest that you use moldavite in the sense of like with anything regarding like lucid dreaming or astral projection. Okay, this is pretty much for self in the sense of kind of building up your spirituality. Okay, so when your spirituality is up enough, stop using moldavite, put it away. I would get like a little satchel of some sort and put moldavite away in a drawer. Okay, and only use it when your spirituality is at a low. Okay, not when it's at a high. Okay, the muscovite will counteract this moldavite. Okay. And so it says to develop your foresight, okay? Because if you use moldavite too much, you start kind of losing sight of reality, whereas muscovite brings you back down a little bit, okay? So those are for my spiritualists, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to now get into your daily message, which is, again, another message of support for you guys. I'm just going to light shuffle a little bit. I normally do a hard shuffle by threes, but I feel like just a little light shuffle is all you guys need. Okay. And so hopefully this message that it, reaches out to those Libras that are in need of just a little pick me up. We did just get through with you guys not too long ago. So by all means, I hope this helps you a lot. Okay. Also for anyone who's in Libra placement as well, okay? Because Libras, remember, every reading that I do counts for people with their sign, your sign in their birth chart, okay? So, do a few more light shuffles. I am going to go ahead and separate by threes. Okay. And your message is at the bottom of the deck, which says, master the step you are on. Okay? Master the step you are on. Okay? That is a very solid statement there. Okay? So wherever you are now in a goal or in life, master where you are now. Okay? The reason why you need to master it, Libra, is because you may end up being that example for someone else that's following after you. Okay? And you can provide some form of advice or suggestions to them that were helpful to you, that you wish you would have known before you started doing whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? If it's a particular outline or goal that you're working on now and you're in the midst of possibly maybe having anxiety while creating something, master what it is that you're working on now in your plan to get out of this anxiety. Okay? And so that's the best advice that I can give to you. Okay? So with that being said, Libras, that's all that I have for you guys today for your energy shout out. Like I said, I hope this helps you for those who are spiritualists, for those who are not, or, kind of getting into it. Okay? Baby steps. That also goes with this master the step that you're on. Okay? Everybody handles spirituality differently. Okay? And so if you kind of have a friend that maybe kind of, putting their spiritual experience onto you and saying that, oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And everyone's spiritual journey is different. Okay? Spirituality can be just, meditation and doing yoga. For others, it could be crystal work. For others, it's affirmations. Okay? Spirituality hits people differently. Some it's maybe dealing with holistics and herbal remedies, things of that nature. So I never prejudge anyone's spiritual journey because everyone's is different. Okay? Everyone is not the same and they're not meant to be. And everyone gets to a particular phase eventually. Okay? Not everybody is on the same step. Okay? So master the one that you're on. Okay? And enjoy your spiritual journey. Okay? So with that being said, again, that's all that I have for you guys, Libra. Okay? But until your next reading, peace.